I treat the Audi like a potato, I'm a mash. I need my gravy in the whip is cranberry sauce. Don't take cold pepper, catch the pack, Randy Moss. Pay the full racial porter, pull up bit of sauce. Money like the empire building, stacking tall. Diamonds on slip, yo bitch tryna be picked from the crowd like down. Just a fish in the sea, I seen 100 down. Some I knock down, some I pass around. OG high feet planted on the ground. Cold bottles in the studio, pistols I have a pound. Hit machine, I'm a rollie on my last 16. Wait the feet for my dog, that's what's talking me.
What's up, Coomshin? I don't know who Ronnie is, but you can join my stream. What am I? Alright, we got network issues now. My network mid? Oh, it's the fucking fan. Always doing this shit, man. I'm always doing that shit. What the light? I'll go dark. Yo, yo, yo. Where's my co-host in here? My Wi-Fi that ass? Alright, that shit's done. Here he is. Yo. Switch it up. Yo, Frank. fucked up, Frank. Yeah, I just went live. I'm waiting for people to hop in. Can't even invite. There you go. Trying to co-live. Here we go. My bad, yo. Yeah, now we're starting. Welcome in. Welcome in. Would you have to download the app? Is this shit me? Is it my connection? Yeah. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling on my end. Zay's having trouble. We got him back. Frank, give me some topic to talk about at least since we're in here. Yeah, he'll join back when he gets it figured out. Yeah, he's requesting now. We'll give him a few seconds. Here he is.
Bro, that took way too long. Oh God.
It's no worries. You just got your fans in here waiting for you.
That shit just blew me, bro.
Technology, man. Is Mercury in retrograde? It's actually, yo, Mercury's about to be. Mercury's in what, Leo?
Yeah.
Is this shit at the anoretic degree? It's not the anoretic degree. Mercury. Same shit as Mercury in retrograde, right?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I just got off the phone with my girlfriend. She's a Capricorn rising and she's going through it right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Cap rising.
Yeah. I'm low-key about to send her the link. She has to watch this junk. If I could even send the fucking link, because so I'm saying my phone is just goofy AF right now, bro.
Yeah, I thought I was having some shit with the live with my connection. It's just 'cause I had the fan fucking going. What's up, Just Dez? Welcome in. We lost them. Here we go. Q-tip. Yo, we got Q-Tip in here, man. We got some Q-Tip. Tribe Called Quest type shit. Yo.
Yeah.
We got you back.
Hopefully for good, bro. This shit is really throwing me off, not gonna lie. It's because every time I go live I forget I gotta re-download TikTok. I'm using that other version. Shit's annoying.
Should stream from the microwave.
Goyim. Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, this definitely I definitely feel the
Capricorn rising.
what'd you say?
We're just talking about your Capricorn rising girlfriend.
Yeah, nah, she's going through it, I think, on some how do I say this? On some people relationship stuff. Not to go too much into detail, but like it has something to do with her job, not giving her bread on time. It's very annoying. Tell she's very annoyed.
That's Capricorn issues, though.
Yeah, she's not getting paid on time.
Damn, that's funny though. I was talking to my Sag rising friend today about some relationship issues. Cap rising, Capricorn rising, Sag rising. It's pretty close, so
Yeah.
probably similar.
I think cardinal signs have low key been getting the belt astrologically the last couple of days, honestly, and just in general because there's just so much different cardinal energies. Like it's too much.
Yeah, I don't think that shit's gonna stop either. Like until at least Venus is out of Libra, but Aries is gonna be in Saturn for a minute. Cancer or Mars will be in Cancer for a minute. I mean, the rest of this year is fucking chalked for cardinal signs.
Yeah, no, it's actually facts.
At least, honestly, I like Capricorn. We don't even have shit in the sign, but we just have that T square. So, like, yeah, Capricorn placement's been getting that shit. But with the Cap Moon today, very productive, making a trine to the sun. As of yesterday too, but I just feel like it's a good time with the Cap Moon to not actually ruminate into emotions and shit with this Cancer Mars shit, right? The Moon in Capricorn not about being completely emotional, just handling the business kind of deal without having to throw emotions into it, right? Because Capricorn's about business and shit, right? Corporations, right? Shit doesn't get done if you just tie a bunch of emotions to it. So Sun in Virgo, keeping us on task. Hopefully you're working on solving whatever problems you have in your life. Virgo's about solving problems and shit. Yo, shout out Odyssey, welcome in. Thanks for liking the live.
Shout out Odyssey, man.
Odyssey, your invite's in here for you if you ever want to hop in.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of oppositions today and yesterday. Just like Cap, Cancer, Aries, Libra, Leo, Aqua. It's nasty fucking work, honestly. And I think the day before it was like Gemini, Sag. It's just like mad ops. And then I think what do we have? We have like an eclipse coming up, or did we already have it passed?
Yeah, the eclipse is on the it's on what? It's in a few days. It's at the end of the month.
Yeah,
We
I think
should,
it's on the
we should be able to break
27th.
that down based on knowing the geometry, though. What's the moon got to be in?
Shoot, if I'm not mistaken, I think Pisces. I think.
Right? It got to be, right? So that makes sense because that's two moon phases from now, and yeah, it's opposite because the sun will be behind the moon. or vice versa or whatever. But
Damn, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, no, it is gonna be in Pisces. God damn, it's gonna be.
yo, this is actually crazy though. I will say I forgot, because we had last summer, right? You had the eclipse, but it was with the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo. So it's a little bit different now. We don't have those energies with the South Node and the North Node bothering the eclipse or anything. So it's kind of a different. It's kind of going to be a different eclipse this year.
Right.
I just think that the South Node off of Virgo makes shit a lot better for Virgo season, at least this year compared to
Yeah,
previous.
no, I agree. I was gonna say last year it was very dramatic. I'm pretty sure Charlie Kirk got clapped during Virgo season last year.
Turkey.
Nah, for real.
We need a Charlie Kirk gift.
You gotta start like doing readings for the Kirk gift.
Nah, I'm playing. Nah, we're still breaking down the energies of today and shit. We're still getting and we're still intro. We could
Yeah,
do
honestly,
one day.
I'm kind of glad to a certain degree we're like going into more earth signs. I don't know. I feel like the fire energy has been great for starting things, but I think everybody needs to like chill out a little bit, and I think Virgo season is going to be a lot more chill. It's not going to be as dramatic, you know what I mean? People are going to be like more practical about how they not just solve problems, but how they talk to people because it's not Leo energy. So I feel like it's going to be like, I think it's going to be a little bit better in terms of like communication. Also, Mercury is about to go into Virgo, and we know Mercury is at home, or Virgo is at home in Mercury. So I think people's communication is going to be a lot more effective, and it's not going to be predicated on some emotional activities, especially because we got Mars and Cancer. So when you have like Cancer and Leo, that's just very like hot-headed, crash out type energies. So yeah.
Yeah, when you get a lot of fire, a lot of water, it's not a lot to ground that. And when you don't have earth, right? Especially when you only have like the only earth shit we get is like Chiron being in like a 0 fucking degree of Taurus, which is actually going retrograde. Chiron going to go back into Aries. Which Chiron and Taurus, we're already not fucking with that anyway. But the only times we get the earth energy is with the moon phases, really, with Chiron and Taurus. So it's nice to have the sun in Virgo without the south node on it to be able to experience that grounding that we need to with all this fire shit going on, with all this water stuff going on. We need to ground this energy.
Yeah.
You gotta
say, what is the most Pisces thing about you? I'll be making shit up. I'll be making shit up. That's about it. I'll be making shit up. It's good. It's good though for creativity though. I'll be making shit up. I got a pretty good imagination. I'll be making shit up though.
Yeah, it's a fire combo. Pisces moon and Virgo sun, because you got the dual natures, but you just got to deal with it. You're able to produce though. You're able to make content and shit. You're able to use your creativity and put it to work. A lot of people have the creativity, they can't put it in the grounding or put the steps on it, right? The Virgo and shit. So it's a good balance that you make with that.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. Now that we're having this full moon eclipse in Pisces and then the sun in Virgo, pray for me, bro. I don't even know. Because I low key been feeling weird.
The money house.
I low key been feeling weird today, and I'm like, damn, I didn't really think about it until now. I'm like, yeah, we got this eclipse coming up with the Virgo sun and Pisces moon hitting my fucking chart. That does not sound fun.
Yeah, this eclipse is about you. This shit is actually about you. You're one of the main characters. So, yeah, we're gonna have to watch your page and see what you drop on the eclipse day.
I might just go ghost for like 3 weeks. You just don't hear from me again. But yeah, no, I think Virgo season is going to be a little bit smoother. I feel like the energies changing out of Leo are going to make people a lot more reasonable as well, and people are just going to be more just thoughtful about their actions and just like how they do things. People are going to be more just connected to each other and trying to figure out how they can help one another out, because that's what Virgo kind of does. It's like the service oriented person. So yeah, definitely looking forward to Mars going into Leo. But that shit's not going into Leo until like late September. But I'm counting down the days. Oh God, I'm counting down the days. Dude, honestly, like the way I've seen it in my personal life, like everybody has kind of just been like to themselves or like just not around people. And like it seems like everybody is kind of just like in their own world with this Mars and Cancer energy. Like everybody's just doing their own thing, for real, for real.
They're not trying to have their vibe killed.
Yeah,
They're trying to stay in their vibe.
yeah.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
By
I'm
Gary
just
Lamar.
I'm looking at this shit, right? We got the sun in Virgo. We got the Lilith square, right? We got the Lilith in Sag is squaring that. Um but yeah, Lilith represents what you're like stuff you're embarrassed about. So, right, Sag, just breaking it down, Lilith being at the end degree of Sag, right? You might have like some need for like right, Sag is about like freedom and like philosophy and stuff. So you could go fucking too far in the freedom, right? You can go too free. You could be a little bit too free right now, especially with the fire energies right now. So Virgo is causing a square to that right now, causing making you have some structure, right, without letting that Sag go too free, right? You don't want to be running around crazy. You want to do the green screen. You want to yeah. We could put up the chart
He said, "What is the most Cancer thing about you?"
about me.
Yeah,
I'm cooking all the time. Cooking in the kitchen all the time. Just food prepped my potatoes for the week. Um, just cleaned up and shit. I'm a master in the kitchen, but I don't really have like crazy recipes. I just kind of eat from my own nutritional goals, and it doesn't really change that often. Um, but I like to make food. Yeah, taking care. I like to make food for people, cook for the family. My mom and grandmother were really good cooks, making like Italian food and stuff growing up. So I guess I'm the next in line to carry the recipe and stuff. Yeah, let me see if I can get let me see what we can do about this. Cuz I'm on my phone right now. On Studio, it's a lot easier to mess around with the chart. Usually I would usually I'm still messing around Virgo season, still fine tuning shit. Trying to figure out if I do want to have a chart displayed on the lives and stuff, have people look at some of these graphics that I'm playing with. Um, let's see. Continue hosting or end. Yeah. So I can't switch this to computer. See if I can do it on the phone. Yeah, I don't know if I can add a green screen right now, but
You can do it from here.
from here.
Yeah, you just have to click on your fucking your photo, your not your photo, but your screen, like your literal like picture, like the host shit. You have to hold it.
I know, but it's I think since you're in here,
Oh, because I'm here, you can't do it.
it's not letting me like fuck around with the tools. Yeah, I'd have to end it and go on. I'd have to probably restart it, but I'm not. We're not doing that. We're just. I mean, we could just talk about this shit. Good to know for next stream. I'll definitely work on getting some visuals up.
Yeah, I was thinking about what you were saying earlier about when you're having like south node transits or north node transits. So currently you're having technically a north node transit, right? Like north node over your sun.
Nah, right now.
Yeah, because you have Virgo north node, right?
Yeah. Oh. The sun. Yeah, the sun is transiting my north node. Yeah, 10 degrees too.
So a lot of faded events.
Yeah, that shit brings in like, yeah, hopefully job offers, hopefully money, hopefully other bullshit. Um, but I've been working on my Virgo energy ever since I knew I had a North Node Virgo.
Yeah, my north node is being touched by Mars right now, and I'm not enjoying it, quite frankly. Not enjoying it at all. I don't even know how to go about it because like I literally, as much as I have tried to, how do I say, like focus on expressing myself, I've like met resistance with like the south node, and like I keep getting stuck in this routine of just like keeping myself busy so I don't have to express these feelings, which is like the opposite of Mars and Cancer. But Mars doesn't like Cancer. Mars likes Aries and Scorpio. So it's like I'm trying to stay busy and not, what I'm saying, think about the emotional shit. But that shit is garbage, bro. Cannot wait till this shit is out of Cancer.
But it helps you learn and shit, right? Even though thing I always say with those tough transits and like even like North Node uncomfortability, right? The more you sit in like the chaos, the uncomfortability, the madness and shit is like, yeah, it's gonna be brutal to get through, but you'll have so much shit under your belt, right? You learn so much from that situation for the future and shit that yeah, it's beneficial to sit through the uncomfortableness of some of this shit too. And you don't learn unless you find uncomfortable, right? Because trines is like not really going to teach you a lesson. Trines is like harmonious, right?
Yeah,
Bunch of fire signs together are having fun, but they're not going to learn from each other.
yeah. Yeah, the last time, I actually remember the last time the North Node was in Cancer because I was in college. And it was 2019. I think like the end of 2018 up until like 2019. I think the North Node was in Cancer, and those were actually some of the best years of my life. Honestly, 2019 honestly changed my life forever, and I wouldn't be the person who I am today if I didn't have those experiences. But it's kind of interesting because like when I had my North Node return, it wasn't really that painful, but maybe there was like some other aspects and like alignments that made it a little bit more, I don't know, comfortable. But I don't know, just the whole Cancer energy in general. Like even last year when Jupiter was in Cancer, that shit was rough. It was rough for me, honestly. It's a lot of stuff that I had to deal with at home, that I didn't really know how to deal with. And I feel like with the Cancer energy right now, it's just like finding ways to express yourself and not stay in that funk. Cause like when Cancers get, in their bag, they kind of stay in their bag and they don't know how to kind of move past the shit. But for me, it's been like trying to learn how to like create routines and, patterns to not be so focused on it. So that's kind of been Mars and Cancer for me, but it's still been hard. Like I still been feeling the emotional stuff, but just been trying to keep busy.
Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this green screen shit. I'm actually working on it. Yeah, Cancer. He said the Cancer shell. You got to go back to the shell. You got to isolate. Yeah, it's a balance, man. Right? You're into like working and shit. You're into like getting stuff done, productivity, efficiency, producing, output. And the 12th house is not really about that. It's about kind of it's the dreaming and the subconscious you need. Shout out Chosen One.
Shout out Chosen One.
Appreciate you liking the live. You too, Chosen One. That's our Sag rising, Taurus moon, Aquarius sun viewer we love. Yeah, what we were talking about the Cancer 12th house, right? It's like it's big things is like getting your rest, right? Getting a good night's sleep or putting yourself like I think a good thing right now is like actually with the Capricorn moon is like especially with this Cancer fucking Mars is actually like working hard like burning yourself out during the day so you're actually tired as fuck at night. And that reduces a lot of sleep problems. Or also just taking breaks too. You know what I mean? Taking a nap here and there. That's some Cancer shit, man.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
But it's like the subconscious realm, and that's like the shit that helps you create. That's like the shit that helps you create the ideas you come up with and all.
He said, I am Virgo, Sun, Leo, Moon, Leo rising. He said, I am helpful, but hard for me to be empathetic. Yeah, that's some Leo Moon shit. You be self-centered around your feelings. You don't really care too much about other people's feelings.
You care about how you feel. You care about how you look. You care about how you look.
That's some Leo Moon shit. That is some Leo Moon shit.
I'm trying to get a screenshot of this fucking chart right now.
But I will say Leo Moons, when they are, when they do care about people, they do, like he was talking about, they do help out a lot and they do care. But it's just like when you try and talk to a Leo Moon or a Leo in general about like what they did wrong or something that you don't like about what they're doing, they're just like, yeah, okay, buddy. Just pack it up.
I feel like Leo moons do a lot of shit in spite of people too. Like if they get pissed off, or because like think about it, Leo is like the blow up. Like Leo is like where shit actually like explodes and shit. Like those motherfuckers can explode on shit that they get pissed off, and then that gives them like vengeance and shit. And then usually it's a Leo moon, so they usually get their vengeance, and usually they come out pretty on top and shit. But yeah, they be fueled by shit like that. People taking their spotlight or some shit like that.
Yeah. Also, I think Leo moons, like kind of like Leo risings, like deal with a lot of criticism, especially like at home. And like I think like Leo moon on top of Leo rising, that's like a double whammy. Probably get a lot of criticism over something. Maybe like a decision you made, or it might just be like who you are or how you just act in general. Just get a lot of criticism.
Yeah, we do things the natural way, like the Leo way, like the Aries way and shit. You're bound to get a lot of people fucking hating on that shit.
Yeah.
You have to follow rules. You have to follow the direction. You have to follow societal standards. Fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, we got the chart up a little bit. It's kind of chill. Is that chill? It's not that good. Like I'm not perfecting green screen, but at least we're fucking actually
Yeah,
like
no, you got it up there.
you might as well have it. Appreciate the insight. Good
Look,
yeah.
my boy's pulling a Brian Johnson.
How do I get this shit off now? Alright, bet. Cool. I'm pulling a Brian Johnson. No, I'm pulling a Brian Johnson on the sky. This is just the sky transits, dog. This
Okay.
ain't
I
my
thought
this
he was
ain't my
pulling up your
chart.
shit.
Nah, I'm just pulling out the current. This is the current time, right? And in my time zone, at least,
Okay.
the current transits and shit. But yeah, you could see into some of the lines, right? You got Lilith up here that's making a square to Virgo and shit. The Sag Lilith. Yeah. Is Jupiter in your first houses? Not yet. Let's see. Actually, is it? No, I think mine is. The South Node isn't. Or I'm sorry. Jupiter's in what degree? 12-degree Leo. Jupiter in 12-degree Leo. Yeah, that's in my first house. I'm a 7-degree Leo. And I'm a 7 numerology too. Isn't that interesting? So I'm always looking for the higher meanings of shit. That's actually kind of in line with my ninth house stellium too. I got numerology 7, the truth seeker, and then I'm also ninth house stellium in Aries. So that makes me truth seeking too. And I'm a second house, eighth house, north node, south node. So that's about usually the truth coming out too. Yeah, that's my whole shit. It's just digging up the mysteries.
Yeah, your first house is lit the hell up. He said y'all will make money when it goes into the second. You mean Jupiter and Virgo?
I have a few opportunities on the line right now, so hopefully we have some money moves.
Honestly, you talking about Jupiter and Virgo? Oh yeah.
Jupiter and Virgo is fucked, man.
Yeah, nah, for real. I was about to say that. I have Jupiter and
Virgo,
Gemini.
Jupiter and Cancer is kind of fucked. Or I'm sorry, Jupiter in Capricorn's kind of fucked.
Dude, Jupiter and Gemini is kind of fucked. I have Jupiter and Gemini. That shit's fucked. That shit is fucked.
That's a tough one. Gemini wants to be with Mercury and shit.
Yeah, nah.
It's like the opposite planet, Sag. Yeah, no, I think what Pluto and Aquarius, yeah, big Pluto era coming out. But right, I always look at the Pluto, like, right, who capitalized on Pluto and Capricorn, right? The businesses, the infrastructure and shit like that. Or people who were starting their own businesses, building businesses and shit. How do you get lit off Pluto and Aquarius, right? You got to network. You got to make a community. You got to build a community and shit. That's how you get lit off Pluto. That's how you gain power. That's how you gain power in Pluto and Aquarius by networking, tapping into your true authenticity, and yeah, and then you can reap the benefits of it. Yeah, all this shit's retrograded. Neptune, fucking Aries, or Saturn and Aries retrograde. Neptune and Aries retrograde. Pluto and Aquarius retrograde. Chiron and Taurus now retrograde. Pluto has been in my house for my sixth house forever, man. I'm just waiting for something new. I feel like I've mastered my sixth house and my daily routines and shit. I feel like I've mastered
Pluto is going to be in Aquarius for what, like another like 20, 30 fucking years, bro?
fucking forever, dude. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
So
That
yeah,
shit,
hopefully, yeah, like Pluto in my seventh house of Aquarius. Hopefully, I can marry someone famous or some shit.
Yeah, Pluto conjuncture Venus. That's what transformation when it comes to your money. Comes to your money.
Love and romance and shit and love and like my values.
He said that's why celeb culture is dying. Facts.
Yeah, well, celeb culture relies on like prominent Leo. If you think about it, like Leo is like a very celebrity at like people. All the people in movies are like fucking Leos or like Leo rising and shit. So with a Leo, right, it's about like this expression, right, the performance. When you have this stuff in Aquarius, especially the North Node, the trends of the world, right? It's that's why there is no. That's why celebrities are cooked now. They're all doing regular shit like regular people now. Like they're getting regular jobs. They're going back to 9 to 5s. They're going back to streaming. They have to hop. Celebrities need to get lit by hopping on a regular ass person's stream. That's like not even popping as them. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that's that Aquarius North Node shit for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't see like people like the Leo like people with Leo placements hate that there's like the oppositions. I don't, I don't mind it. I like it.
I don't mind it either when it comes to like my dreams and innovating new ways of putting myself out there, but when it comes to relationships and you know what I'm saying, bro, that kind of shit, that Pluto is not fun, bro. Like I remember as soon as Pluto ingressed into 0 degrees Aquarius, like I literally got belt to ass. Like I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but like that shit is definitely like for Leo risings, like the seventh house being Aquarius, like it has everything to do with like relationships and figuring out a way to be yourself while still being able to,
Isn't Kai
relate.
Sonata Sag?
I thought Kai Cenat was a Sag. I know Speed's in Aquarius. Pretty sure
Sorry,
Kai's a Sag.
continue. Sorry, Aquarius Moon. Yeah, Sag saw an Aquarius Moon. That makes for a streamer. Yeah, what were we just talking about? The Pluto. Yeah, see the seventh house. You were talking about the relationships.
Yeah, I even made a video about this shit like back in April, and I was like, the Pluto opposition to Leos is just so rough because it's like Leos know who they are, but whenever they express that to other people, they receive so much opposition because it's just so wildly what people like. You know what I mean? It's just so wildly different, and that's very hard. That's very fucking hard. If you have any Leo placements for real, it's just very hard. Like you get opposition for literally just existing, bro. Like that's tough.
Yeah, but that's where it's fun, right? You get to deal with we have Pluto in the area of one-to-one relationships. It's not about necessarily. It doesn't always have to be about your partnerships or your relationships. It could also be about how you relate to people in a one-to-one setting. That could be negotiations, contract shit like that. It doesn't always need to be on a if we're like, if you're like dating the person or whatever, or if you're like serious, like that could just be like how you are like, right? How you relate in a one-on-one setting that like, is it equal give and take? That's Pluto power and control matters, right? Like that's the thing we got to be looking at, right? Is it equal give and take in one-to-one shit, right? So that's I think it's a lot of power in that, right? So now we get to test to see if we're like on our shit, right? Are we going to take in the weak, the non-equal, the unequal give and take, right? We have to give more to get to receive less in that dynamic, right? That's how I'm looking at it too.
Yeah. Yeah, also I think on the back side of things, I think Leos in general and the Leo energy is being called to be more present when it comes to, like other people. And I feel like Pluto, and when Pluto was in Capricorn, it wasn't really that big of a deal to be like super, how do I say, like self-centered. Like it wasn't that big of a deal. You could kind of get away with it, honestly. And even like the way like society is set up, like in social media in general, like nobody really cares about what people got going on. Everybody just cares about like validation, which is like a very Leo thing, and like being the center of attention or in some way having the spotlight on them. So I feel like Aquarius is more like, like you were saying, the give and take and the community aspect.
How you conduct yourself in a public arena.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit is tough, but that shit's gonna be there for the next fucking like 30
Yeah,
fucking years, so that's just great.
practically unique type of people, definitely. Like, cause like I always look at like I don't know. In my life, I think usually the prettiest girls I encounter is Leos, but I'm not looking for like that. I'm looking for some weirdo. I'm looking for somebody who knows like their astrology and shit, who doesn't just like put on makeup and look in the mirror all day.
That's that Venus and Aquarius.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be a little bit. You got to be a little bit odd. A little detached.
He said I like revolutionary type women type shit.
Who was that? That one girl that was That one girl that was always talking about everything, like what's her name? Teal Swan. She's got to be an Aquarius, right?
What is she, an astrologer?
She does like all that, like spiritual shit, astrology, psychology. Um, she's made it known for it. But she's a Aquarius. Oh, she's Aquarius moon. I'm sorry, Gemini.
That's interesting.
But she was one like I think of Aquarius because she was kind of like the one that was doing all these psychology videos about like how societal like relationships should work or like narcissism type shit. You know how people are always talking about like the narcissist and like type shit like that on here. She was doing that shit way before any of this TikTok narcissism shit came out or like neurodivergency and all that shit. How'd you get into astrology? How'd you get into it, Odyssey?
He said date enough June women. Yeah, my girlfriend was born in June. Shout out to her, she's watching this. But yeah, nah, these last 2 days in general have just been very, very heavy. I don't do very well with the Saturn energy, honestly. Like I don't know. I thought it would be a little bit more supported because the sun was in Virgo, but I've been feeling the Saturn energy a little bit today.
Yo, I want to bring up something about Saturn right now. Actually, kind of Aquarius related. Yo, I was watching Naruto the other day, and they gave him like some shit on the test, and it was like you could take the test. It was like they were taking some exam, and he said, "Okay, you could take." It's like you could take the 10th question if you choose to take the question. You can take the question, but if you mess it up, you never get to try the exam again. Or you could just opt out, but your whole team is out. So it's kind of a lose-lose. But if you do back out, you still could try again next year. So me, I'm not even realizing this shit about myself. I have Saturn on my sun, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, all right, if it was my decision, I would just quit and just go again next year, like not take the risk, right? In the show, they obviously took the risk, but I'm sitting here thinking and fucking, yo, I would actually just take the shit next year, play it safe, Saturn. And I'm like, damn, like I'm actually kind of on the Saturn terms versus like the risk terms, like based on my psychology. Cause I literally was sitting there like, yo, I would be like, nah, run this shit back next year. I'm not fucking eliminating my chance of taking the test. But like, that's like some play it safe type shit where Saturn is about playing it safe, right? You could play it safe, right? Do the thing, the normal thing or whatever. Do it every day, boring, whatever. But you know, it's safe. It builds structure, or you could take the risk. There's a lot of rewards with taking a risk. But I just wanted to break that shit down, just because I was watching the show and I was like, damn, this is like a Saturn dilemma right here.
Yeah. It's a little anime reference, a little Naruto. What is that? The
Anime.
Chunin? What is that? The Chunin exams?
Tuning exams, yeah, with the anime, yeah, because my Aquarius friends are all like, yo, you got to get into anime because they are like very spiritual and like astrological and shit. So I started watching it due to that, and I've been enjoying it, and it's helping me open. It's helping me like it's a good decompression too to just watch some of this shit, like see the wisdom in it, see like the general themes and stuff, and it's like holy shit, this shit is not even a fucking children's show. It's like just about life, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Aquarius people for putting me on that shit too. That's very yeah. Avatar is fucking very spiritual, very astrological. I was trying to make a series of that shit.
that reminds me. I still got to see the movie. I got to see that shit.
I saw the movie. Yeah, the movie's fire. But
I gotta see that shit.
I was also saying I was like, yo, actually, my buddy that was trying to get me into anime, I was like, well, anime is kind of like a very Aquarian subject if you think about it, and it's a very niche like community for it too. But there's a lot of intelligence in it too. And I didn't know that shit too. I just thought it was a bunch of like grown ass men into like some fucking children shit for some dumb had to say like
That's fine.
it's
That's
fire
shit.
though. I'm glad I'm into it now. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. I think I don't know. Like, I feel like the Aquarius energy is like low key, obviously, what we should all be striving to like go towards right now because it's like the North Node.
I always say that for the North Node. And always the North Node is always the energy that you want to strive for because that's like the overarching theme of like the trending society.
Right. Yeah. I feel like Aquarius is low key have a one up, at least Aquarius Sun, because they got Pluto there and they got the North Node. So it's like they can just naturally transform shit. But then their struggle is actually them putting themselves out there and having like low key a spotlight on them. A lot of Aquariuses be low key, like low key on some Scorpio ish. But to the Aquariuses that do put themselves out there, like Speed, like you see how he's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest streamer in the world. I think that's very interesting.
Very good point. I think also Aquarius is like they don't always like demonstrate like the traits that like a fire sign or like a water sign would do to get like where you need to go. You know what I mean? They're not always trying to adapt and shit. They're trying to because they're Saturn, right? They're they're fixed too in their ways. So like the shit that they need to like adapt on that other people get further in life and shit with doing they that now is their time. They're in the spotlight now. It's like yo, you kind of do have to like change a little bit, grow like advance just to be with the times. Like I know there was a guy I used to work with, and he was good at his job, like did all this stuff correctly, good logic and shit, but he just didn't have that passion to like actually get motivated and like get shit done. And I'm like, bro, you can't just like be in your comfort zone, like do your Aquarius thing and just fucking escape and just do the easy shit. Like you gotta like grow some nuts and like actually fucking grind for once. But that's kind of what Aquarius is in right now. They're getting all the opportunities to actually, advance whatever they need to do in their life. And all that shit's coming their way, but it's tough. I mean, you got Pluto on your shit. It can't be easy.
Yeah, I think they just struggle to be like relatable. And I think that's like the South Node, which is like, in Leo, which is everybody's trying to be like relatable to a certain degree. I mean, Leos stand out, but they still know how to like relate and like, tell a story and like walk in the room and kind of play off of people's energies. I think Aquariuses struggle with that, which is a good thing and a bad thing because it puts them around people, places, and things that allow them to be themselves. But then when they, put themselves out there too much, they kind of get like the side eye. And I know a lot of Aquarius risings who struggle with this, where it's like they're like the most authentic, unique person at work or at home. And, it's like sometimes they don't really have the, how do I say this? Like a lot of Aquarius risings, like they don't have the mental fortitude to really just be, I don't want to say relatable, but like they don't know how to just like tone it down and like still be themselves, but like be around a bunch of people, if that makes sense. Like they can only be around like their group of friends, if that makes sense. You know, Aquarius is community, so it's like they only hang around like their boys or like whoever their community is, but then when they step into like a big crowd or a big circle, they don't know how to maintain that, you know, authenticity. So,
That's fucking bars.
yeah. He said the revolution will need leaders. He said, I used to live in Philly. I ain't been to Philly in years. I haven't been to Philly since like 2020.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm a suburbs Philly guy, but I'm in the city sometimes when it calls my name. I spend, I'm in Jersey now, so Jersey summer. Fish. Yeah,
Pisces, religion.
that's my whole past is like I was like born into like religion and all that shit, and I kind of like hate it now because I think it stunts your creativity and a lot of stuff. Yeah. I don't know if it stunts your creativity, but it stunts your outlook on shit, and it keeps your mind controlled definitely. But yeah, Pisces, fish, like group theology. You know what I mean? Like enmeshed, like enmeshed religion. You know what I mean? Um, that's what like Pisces religion is. It's like a whole bunch of people that like have this whole like delusional idea that they all come together and they don't even have like a real actual fucking thing that they even know what they're talking about. They don't even know what they believe in.
He just made some shit up.
They just made some shit up. The shit that they cast stones on is basically the shit that is them. Like I don't know, man. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom in the Bible, but the Bible isn't the religion. Like religion is like, from government. Religion is like the old government, and then people think that religion and like, oh, there's church and state is like separate. Like there's people who say that it's like religion used to be the actual government. Like the first church is like the fucking government. You know what I mean? The rules, the laws of the church and shit. That's like the rules of like that's like the first rules and laws they came out with. Three wise men, yeah, they were following the star. They were following the North Star. They were probably following the nodes of the moon. Yeah, no, I got to get into that theology. What's his name? Bonacci or some shit. Um, But yeah, that's pretty cool because I used to be in theology and I see the connections between where it came from. It came from the stars. Everything's astrology.
Dude, I still feel like this app is like the only social media app that is like warming up to the idea of astrology. Cause like I posted, this is uncorrelated, but like I posted some shit on YouTube and then somebody was like, get this witchcraft off my phone. It's like, it's like, God damn, dude.
Okay, what god do you pray to?
Nah, for real, bro.
Like, yo, it's not even worth talking to somebody who's like really religious about astrology. It's just leave. Just walk the fuck away.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, they're never gonna hear that shit out. Yeah, no, I don't bring that shit up around religious folk. I don't do that shit.
I try to convert people from atheists into believers. Shout out Kanye.
I just think it's not meant for everybody, and that's okay. But I don't like people condemning some shit that they have no idea. It's like when you don't have knowledge on the shit, how are you gonna condemn it? It's like you don't even know. Bro, you don't even know what a moon sign is. Like, I can't argue with you, bro. Like, you can't name any planets outside of Earth, the sun, and the moon. I can't argue with you, gang. Like, he said, I'm trying to fuck with a Virgo. Get out of my chat, bro. Get out of the fucking chat, bro. Get the fuck out the chat. This is my friend.
Yeah, he's funny as shit.
Get the fuck out the chat, bro.
He's funny, yo. Psycha. He left some funny ass comments on my page too.
He's a hey, read this guy real quick. He's a Capricorn Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising.
Cap, Sun, Leo, Moon.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Hard worker, really focused on the money. Yeah, see, he said it. Money maker. This guy is a fucking grinder.
Yeah, Cap, Sun. Yeah. Oh yeah, grinder.
This guy is a fucking grinder.
They get.
But
shit.
he's also very creative, and he's also very talented, and he makes good music. Very creative person.
Yeah, that's good.
He said Capricorn has huge smiles like Denzel Washington. Shit.
I like that observation.
Yeah, Capricorns right now, low key, just need to focus on how do I say this? Just being around the right people that actually fuck with them for who they are and not what they have, but also be in the mind state that they just need to work on what they're passionately invested in, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be solely money. Doesn't have to solely be work, but just whatever they're passionately invested in, they need to make it a routine and a pattern.
Yo, send me a link for medical astrology, or like I've been looking for that forever. I've been trying to understand that for a while. I didn't know there's like an actual study. I actually used to run experiments on my TikTok. I would be like, yo, name your placement, name your house, name your sixth house, any planets, and what your health issues are. Because I'm actually interested in that shit, being a Virgo North Node.
Like I'm Michelle Obama.
I'm supposed to be expanding health. I'm supposed to be expanding health with astrology. Yeah, like where do you get your info on that shit? Odyssey, I'm really curious.
Odyssey, you need to get on here, bro. You need to start spitting game. Word, bro. It's too much typing, bro. I'm keeping up with the shit.
We're trying to put you on. We're trying to put you on your fucking path and shit, dog. Yeah, send a DM at least. I'm trying to look into that. I would like to fucking study this and put this on a talk about this on the live stream too. But I used to go through so many fucking illnesses, and yeah, it was all, I had to realize it's all usually mental. It's usually all mental, or you just got too much shit going on. Life outweighs you, starts taking your organs and shit.
Yo.
But yo, my cousin just had like surgery, and she's a Cancer. Something minor, but still. Mars and Cancer, man. Doesn't Mars have to do with surgeries and shit?
I have no idea.
Well, you better know. You better start knowing. You didn't come up here to be unknowledgeable. I'm kidding.
Nah, you're right. Said Mars is cuts.
Cuts, okay. Yeah, there's fucking there's like some mundane astrologers that always be like, oh, like watch out for fucking cuts and bruises or some shit. Like based on like a certain like planet in a certain sign or some shit, or like in your house. It's like, how do you correlate that?
Oh yeah, the man. They did say Mars rules over surgeons.
Damn, the astrology is playing out, man.
Mars rules doctors, chemists, and surgeons.
So you got to think that the surgeons have a really good Mars placement. The people that are surgeons probably have a really good fucking Aries, Mars, Scorpio, Mars.
Shit, I couldn't be a fucking doctor for
Yo,
my fucking
Capricorn,
life.
Mars in the sixth house, or like, yeah, Virgo, Mars in the sixth house, surgeon, brain surgeon. Yeah, I actually trying to pull up the chart again. Leo, yeah, Leo is like the chest, the heart, the back space. I know the body astrology. I definitely know that. We have to watch our cardio. What do you mean by that?
That actually makes sense.
What do you mean by that? Because I actually, my journey fitness wise, growing up, I played a lot of running sports. Last couple of years, I don't even run no more. Like I don't even run. I do my like intense like shit in like the lifting and gym, but I'm a big walker, and walker has like lowered my cortisol and shit. Um, and it's helped to just like relax me, right? Because running higher your cortisol. It makes like shit like you start running really fast, like shit gets hot internally in your body. But when you just walk and shit, it's just chill. You don't like fuck up you don't heat up your organs. You're not cooking your inner shit. Um, but yeah, I used to run marathons like 10Ks and shit. I feel better by just walking now. Like I actually get more I get more in steps wise than I did when I was runner because I have more energy because I'm not burning out. I'm actually able to walk just 10 miles a day without being tired just because it's just walking. It's not like you're fucking like hyperventilating and shit, but that's like an energy thing too. Walking is the move, especially if you have time. I didn't have a lot of time. That's why I was doing a lot of running and shit just to get it in. But I lost more weight when I started walking because I was like chilled more and like you know what I mean. Yeah, no, zone two is good. But I walk like 10 miles a day though. Like you don't even know. I'm an Aries stellium. I'm walking 10 mile a day. I'm lifting at least 4 times a week. I feel good. Trust me. Yeah, I got to get my VO2 max up a lot. I haven't pushed myself in a while, but I think that's just due to some of these energies too. Some of this shit's just making me shit like take a seat back, you know, not be on my you know, like hot, like fucking running out like fire, you know. The fire's stifled. Saturn's in Aries, man. The fire is stifled.
Said Leos are very lazy like lions. Facts. Unless it's something that we want to do.
I'm not
Unless
I'm
it's
not,
something we want to do.
I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. You could tell if someone's lazy. Yeah. Yeah, you got to stay young. I said to Zay earlier, I said the Aries way is fucking, you always got to have fun in everything. Work, play, got to be fun. Because why the fuck wouldn't it be?
I need to adopt that for work. Work is not fun.
Fucking make a funny ass song. Make a meme song. Make something that'll make you laugh. You know what I mean? I say shit that makes me laugh, man. I say dumb shit.
Finding people at work that you can relate to. That's fun. I will say all of my coworkers have been pretty fun. My job,
Really?
yeah. Everybody who I've worked with at my job has actually been very very cool.
So that's like your third house and shit. You got Venus in the third house right now.
Yeah. If I didn't have Venus in Libra right now, I'd be getting my butt kicked. So that's why we need to Brooks in our lives.
Yeah, she's fun. She's fucking lit. She's a whole party herself. Yeah, childlike, but I'm still mature. Youthful, but still organized and mature and wise.
Yeah, I think as far as the energies go, we all need to be more like Aries and Aquarius and Gemini.
You can't be like you can't teach someone to be more Gemini. You just have intellect or you don't.
But you can if you know the actual energy itself, you can't be it, but you can like embody it if you know
Because
what I mean.
Gemini, like that Mercury is like so fast. You know what I mean? Like Gemini Mercury or like Virgo Mercury, like you can't keep up with that if you don't have that.
Yeah. But I mean, like, just in the sense that, like, you have to, at the very least, acknowledge that that's kind of the overarching energy.
Oh,
Like,
without a doubt.
everybody's trying to be more online. Everybody's being more Leo. Like,
Yeah, well,
not everybody has the ability to gain attention, but everybody has the ability to at least fucking try. At least put
yeah,
forth some
and the
effort.
outer planets, yeah, the outer planets is really guides too, though. Um, Gemini and Uranus, right? Um, Changing the way that we speak on stuff, maybe, or even for, I mean, right, networking with people that had the same fucking mind and shit. But I remember this is a lot more harmonious of an aspect or a placement than Uranus and Taurus.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Uranus and Taurus,
1,000%.
it was I know it just made a lot of people were very resistant to change. Like a lot of people were like it was like hard for them, especially like Tauruses and shit. Tauruses
Yeah.
were forced to fucking change even though they didn't want to at all. But it always made out for their better. Um, and it was very uncomfortable because Taurus is the sign of comfort, right? And pleasure maybe. But with Uranus is about change. It was hard to have that like that's comfort, that stability because everything was just fucking changing. Like our everyone's values changed, right? We don't value the same shit that we did. The food changed and all this shit. Uh,
This guy said Sag, Sun, Gemini, Moon, Leo rising. What does that mean?
so your sun is you're born on a full moon, brother. Invincible. You're born on a full moon. Your Sag sun, right? So your actions are in Sagittarius, which is mutable fire, which is fire is how you see and feel. So you're adaptable or changeable to the way you see reality. You're trying to expand how you see, or you're trying to travel if you're in low vibrational. And then your Gemini moon, um, you need like conversations. Like what makes you feel comfortable is like conversations, like
Your
lighthearted.
mouth gets you in trouble. Sag, Sun, Gemini, Moon. Your mouth gets you in trouble. Like you got a lot of like strong beliefs that other people don't have, and whenever you speak them, people look at you like you're fucking crazy. But you also are a good person at heart. But
Hey, does
like
this person have a page? No, no. Do
Your
you have
mouth,
any?
your mouth gets you in trouble, but your mouth could get you a lot of attention right now, especially if you get online and you speak your truth. You get a lot of attention right now with
Yeah,
those
you
energies.
should get online and start talking that shit.
Not literally,
You
bro.
had the energies to get on here with the fifth
Nigga,
house.
this dude has the same placements in different orders as the president, bro. Like this nigga needs to get online or something, bro.
Yeah, yo.
He needs to get
You need to
online.
start some shit, right? With because you got Sag, right? You got a sun in the fifth house. So you're supposed to be expressing shit. You're supposed to be expressing yourself all the time. but your moon is in your associations in your 11th house. So right, you probably are surrounded by like your friends a lot, like your networks and shit, and that's like probably keeping you comfortable. But you want to be like the speaker or like the performer or like the presenter, right? With the fifth house sun.
Yeah.
So you got that little dilemma between the sun and the moon there. We all got fucking squares, oppositions to sun and moon in here and shit.
Yeah, you're always going to have like an internal battle between what you believe and how you want people to perceive you. But you should just be able to push through that and just speak your mind regardless, to be honest. Even if it pisses people off, because like sometimes basically your beliefs are incredibly different than the rest of the people that you're in the room with. But as long as you get them out, you will align yourself with people, places, and things that are more your speed, your vibe. And you can't fake the funk. You can't fake kick it around people. You're too authentic. You can't fake kick it with people. Yeah, but your mouth gets you in trouble. It also gets you into a lot of good places, but your mouth could get you in trouble.
Damn, I hope I hope he was in here to hear that because that was hard. Hopefully, Invincible is still in here.
Yeah, next person who drops their big three, pay up. It's like, no.
I was actually watching bro, I don't know why this motherfucker's videos always come up for me. I posted the TikTok about Alex Hormozy. So now his shit just always playing for me now. And now that I know he's actually a Leo, I kind of tap into his shit. And he said like you should just start doing this shit for the free ski. Like just do a bunch of free readings. And then when you get overbooked with free readings, then you'll be like, yo, I gotta start charging. Which is a good idea. But he didn't do it like he didn't relate it to like readings or whatever. He just did it to whatever
What is
business.
this guy's name?
Alex Hormozy. Bro, you should fucking look like bro, if you're trying to make money, you should know who this guy is. Like you can't get to like being a millionaire without passing through him.
Like, who the fuck is this guy? Nah, what?
Nah, this dude's good at building businesses and making money. That's why I respect him. And the dude actually fucking blew up lately. But he built a bunch of businesses and then he tells people he does YouTube videos on like literally step for step how he built the business and like how he scaled it. And then how he goes to the next one and starts again. He does it in real time. Like it's like he's basically like making fun of people. Like he does it to like shit on people. He's a Leo. So he literally will be out here like teaching you like how to make your own business, how to make your first million. And then he'll like shit on you, be like, yo, I literally have a video. You could just follow my steps step for step and you could be a millionaire right now, all of you guys. And he just shits on everyone for it. It's kind of swag though. It's kind of swag. Dude made millions, shows people how to do it, and then people still complain.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out his page.
But he's very opinionated on his shit. And he's like very like not with the cosmos and shit.
Yeah. Yo, how long have we been going live, brother man?
Why, you trying to end it?
Yeah, I'm a little bit pooped. I ain't on front. It's probably been like what, an hour?
At least, yeah. Yeah, I'll take it off. I don't think anybody's really in here. Yo, Invincible, I hope you heard that breakdown. We'll probably download.
Actually,
Yo, follow our page on YouTube if you want to see the replay. But we just broke down the shit for you. It's pretty fire too. But who's healing? I don't know. They always be suggesting me to invite these guests on. I don't know if they're in my chat or not. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up because I'm trying to smoke some pot. And Zay
said, "Say it again." Oh, brother, pack it up. You should have been there, bro.
You're fucked, bro. You can't bitch out, bro. You can't just come in here, ask for advice, leave the shit, and just fucking be a bitch like that, bro. Learn how to fucking behave, bro. Learn how to behave, man. societal standards. Aquarius. We're in Aquarius right now, man. You can't just be doing that shit. Learn how to conduct yourself in a public arena.
Dude, if you actually want to see what we fucking said, you gotta look up either Tadz Astrology or Young's Astrology.
Post the replay on our YouTube video, and then you could just skip to the end where we talked about it.
Yeah, if you get lucky, maybe your fucking TikTok will auto cut and talk about one of his placements or some shit. If you get lucky. You know how your TikTok posts the live highlights and shit. You might get lucky that way.
Yeah, you could check out. You could give us a follow at least, and hope that the live highlights have it said tonight. But it's 11:11, so we're gonna end it. We'll be back tomorrow, yo. We'll be back tomorrow with more interesting shit. We didn't have Brooke tonight, so we're kind of we lost our energy. So appreciate you being here. Peace.